Okay, so I'm over here at Palma Airport and there's going to be some news about some big changes taking place which may well affect your journey through the airport in 2026. And I have a press release here and it does say that AENA, who is the body that owns the airport, will provide information about the planned actions for this winter season at the airport facilities. Let's see what Palma Airport has in store for us moving on into 2026. So I'm going to get the lift down, I'm going to head on over to the meeting room and I'll give you a big roundup of what happened in that press conference a little bit later on. So the meeting is going to be held and I can actually see their TV cameras outside right at the far end of the airport here, right where the transfer buses are. Let's go and see what's going on. So, airport operator AENA has confirmed that the works most visible to passengers will be completed ahead of next year's tourist season. By summer, construction activity will no longer affect passenger movement through the terminal, which is fantastic news. Now, after a meeting, AENA's Vice Chairman Javier Marin reported that approximately 70% of the project is already finished and the remaining work will have minimum impact on travellers. But despite this reassurance, the Balearic government continues to monitor on-site safety and has stressed the need for strict protective measures for workers. And these inspections are being carried out to address any issues. As we know, the construction works have not been problem-free. Last summer I witnessed a fire break out right in the departures area, and also don't forget about the roof collapse in the arrivals area too. However, reassurances have been given for the smooth completion of the works. Marin highlighted that the renovation will significantly improve the airport experience and ensure that Palma offers the level of service Mallorca requires. Upgrades include the installation of new boarding bridges to reduce reliance on shuttle buses. As we've seen over in Terminal A, this area has been expanded and offers travellers to third countries a much more pleasant travel experience. Go back and check my most recent flight videos if you want to see what that is like. But winter refurbishment of Terminal D or Module D will continue, and you will have seen works ongoing in my recent flight videos as well, especially departing from Palma. There will also be a construction of a new passageway linking the terminal directly with the car park. Internal walking distances will be shortened where possible, although Marin noted that some long walks are inevitable in an airport of this size. But the meeting also touched on the wider transport initiatives linking Palma Airport to the rest of the island, and we'll go ahead and look at those in just a second. We'll head on over to the bus terminal, but AENA and the regional government are coordinating on the planned train line to Ucmayor, which will include a stop at the airport to enhance connectivity. Now, during the visit, the Balearic government repeated its request for better parking access for local residents. And Minister José Luis Mateu argues that residents should not be required to park on upper floors, which is where I'm parked today, and should be able to use the lower floors more easily. He also encouraged AENA to continue working with local authorities to improve public transport for airport employees. Okay, so that's roughly what was said. So let's head on now over towards the bus stop. And as just a quick reminder, I did mention it in my Mallorca in November video and I mentioned it in my Monday update, but over here at Palma Airport, I'm just bringing you over to the other side of the terminal here from where the taxis depart. Come straight out of departures here, cross the road, it's all on your right hand side if you're heading over to the other side of the island this winter. Now here, look, we have the A2 bus going in 22 minutes and that heads over to the Playa de Palma. On my right hand side here we've got the A1 bus and that's heading on into Palma city centre. Don't forget as well, you can get a ticket before you get onto the bus if you don't have €5 in cash. So you've got the choice here of getting one journey or a round trip, and each journey is €5. You can also put language here into Catalan, Spanish, English or German. And just ahead of the EMT buses, we've got the TIB resin yellow buses that go around the island. So I've got the A11 bus right in front of me. That heads on down towards Portals, Palma Nova, Magaluf, Santa Ponsa and stopping at Peguera. This winter service does not go down to Camp de Mar. And just to give you a quick idea as well of times for the winter, you can see how frequently it leaves from departures every 80 minutes or so. And we're also going to have the other TIB buses leaving just in front of the EMT, the blue buses which run into Palma. You can see this A1 bus heading to Plaza España in the centre of Palma. Look, we've got the A33. Just take a quick walk over and have a quick look at the timetable. Just on the off chance you are coming out over the winter. But this is the Alcudia bus, the Port de Alcudia bus. And you can see exactly where it stops here. Just to give an idea of times too. Pause the video. And then a little bit further down, we've got the A43 bus. Let's take a quick look where this one goes to. Now they have really improved this bus station. Look, it's a whole sweeping bus station with sail shades, which is absolutely fantastic. Look, this is the Manacor bus here. This will all be changed up in the summer as well when they change the timetables to the winter to the summer timetable. You can see this goes from the airport to Algaida, Monturi, Villafranca and Manacor. A bit hard to see the times there, but there you have it. What else have we got? And look, you can see this whole bus area is extending right to the end here. We've got the number 34, where's this going from the airport? Son Espaces. And look, this will take you down to the Fan shopping centre as well. And other stops around Palma. Finally, we have the A51 bus. Just going to take a quick look. And this is the bus that goes from the airport to Campos. Just get an idea as well of times. Also stops off in El Arenal too. But that's not all, because the taxi rank will be changing position too, and I'm just reading here from a press release from the airport, and they have said that Palma Airport will change the location of the taxi stand starting on Tuesday the 4th of November as part of work being carried out in the arrivals outdoor area, and we can see it here. The new design reorganises the space designated for taxis with the aim of improving safety, vehicle traffic flow and passenger comfort. With the new layout, taxis must pick up passengers on the right-hand side of the bay instead of the left-hand side, which we can see here, and this will make boarding faster and more convenient, especially for trips without luggage. Additionally, waiting lines for taxis coming from the holding area will also be located on the right-hand side of the bay. In this way, an independent entry and exit route will be established, avoiding traffic crossings and improving flow. It should also be noted that although the relocation will take place, the work to adapt to the new space will continue throughout the winter season, so we will see changes here. And this restructuring as well will offer a safer and more efficient environment for both taxi drivers and also people using the taxis too. And this is all part of the improved plan for Palma Airport, so that's also really, really good news. Okay, so I had wanted to find out more information about the EES, the entry and exit system. I was unable to. This whole press conference was purely about the works taking place over here at the airports. And well, as we can see, and as we've experienced this year, plenty has taken place, and while the whole journey through Palma Airport is much better and much quicker and seamless than it ever used to be, Terminal A or Module A is a completely different scenario, and well, we're going to see what's going to happen as we roll into 2026 as the entry and exit system is rolled out. Will it cause chaos? Keep watching the channel and let's find out. But in the meantime, these works should come to an end by the end of 2026. Gone will be the huge cranes, gone will be the building works as well, and we're going to see a fantastic new, almost futuristic airport as well to cope with the amount of passengers that we have coming through the island too. Okay everyone, thank you very much for watching. I will bring you more airport news as and when I have it. In the meantime, I'll drop a couple of videos appearing both here and here on YouTube. Don't forget, you can find me on Facebook and on the Instagram, also called Mallorca Under the Sun, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. Goodbye for now.